Rounding them up. It's going to be December 5th for sale. 1979 Ford F100 trucks. So this search request is going to come from one of our subscribers. And like this subscriber, if there's a classic vehicle you're looking for, it's free and easy to do. Just subscribe to the channel below and drop in the comments below the make and model you're looking for, and we'll round them up for you. That said, I do have to say that if you've dropped a request and we haven't got to it, I can only get to so many at a time. And if you've left a request, trust me, it's on the list. We're going to get to it. It's just, if we could get a lot of the people that don't drop requests, that watch the channel all the time, to get them to subscribe too, maybe we could get more requests out there. And I could make more time for doing more rounded them ups than we get done. But I don't usually do searches on Monday night. You see, it's Monday night, and we got a search tonight. So this might be the only search. And this truck right here, it's not the only one we got. This is my pick of the day. So if you're, again, new to the channel, we're looking for trucks, cars, classic vehicles that are currently for sale for subscribers' requests. If you're digging that, hit the thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe, even if you like watching the channel. Because I know there's a lot of y'all that are watching the channel that are not subscribed. We get some of y'all to subscribe to this channel. We might be able to bring a lot more round them ups than what you see every week. So let's get started. All that said, it's going to be Facebook Marketplace, and we only got one on Craigslist after deleting the duplicates that we had. So it's in price order now, lowest to highest. I don't own any of these trucks. I don't make up the prices. I've just simply put them in price order. So all of them are on Facebook Marketplace except for one. And we'll tell you when it's that Craigslist ads right there. So this first one, if you want to find it, you get on your Facebook Marketplace, go Nevada, 1979 Ford F100. That's how you type it in. This will come up. It's been on here for 6 weeks. He wants $2,100 for this. Said he's selling his grandpa's truck. And I got to tell you, man, this is just like the one my grandfather had too. I think his was a little older, but same body style. And when we broke this down to just 79s and F100s and not the F150s as well, you can see we didn't find all that many listed for sale right now. So again, this one's been on here for 6 weeks. It's a 302 V8. Went out in the driveway and all of a sudden it won't start. But he's owned it for over 30 years. And I'd say it's probably a pretty good price for out in Nevada for a truck. $2,100. On to another one. It does say it has something simple, it won't start. Next one's going to be a 1979 F100 again. $3,200 we're up to. So we didn't find a bunch of rusty junk. Look like most of these trucks don't run either for this price. So these trucks do carry a good value. We'll see at the end of the episode the highest we go. So listed 23 hours ago on this one. It's going to be in Illinois. I dig the wheels. So those are like a factory style wheels, 73, 74, 75. Hell, they might have ran those all the way up to 79, but I dig them on it. It looks good with them. It's a long bed. I dig long bed trucks. Unlike a lot of guys looking to build a hot rod, I get it, but a longer bed, he can throw a toolbox in there and he's still got as much bed as a short bed would without a toolbox. So it all depends what you're going to use your truck for. I think he's got a nice solid bed in it. Check him out. It's a nice running truck, needs TLC. It's probably best buy on here today. $3,200 Illinois, and it just went on 23 hours ago. On to another one. I do dig this one. And this was almost the pick of the day, but $3,500. I don't know. 1979 Ford F100 XLT. That's how he's got it listed. It's going to be South Carolina, $3,500. It's been here 18 weeks. You might be like, man, that's a short bed, black. Nice looking aluminum wheels. XLT with all the trim. Then you look inside that bed and it's like, man, so it needs a bed. It looked like it had bed sides on it still, but yeah, that bed's garbage. And it's rust and spots shown in picture, as is no warranty. It doesn't say nothing about it running and driving. The price $3,500 on that. If it's your area, check him out. On to another one if you got a nice bed already. This is going to be a 79 Ford F100 Ranger. How he's got it posted. $3,500 again 2 days ago. Colorado. Now this one does look like it runs and drives. And it's got some customization done to it. So they've moved the taillights. I don't know what they did to the deck lid. They've also wrecked it. Pretty cool looking custom truck, I guess. If that's what you're into, is building a custom one. Well, there's some work done for you. Like they might have kept their wheels off of it too. 79 F100 Ranger. It's cut up cab. It's got a 6.6 400 in it. Not drivable. Motor runs. Just needs tune up. Or best offers the price. On to another one. Give me a 1979 F100 for 4,500 bucks. Listed 4 weeks ago in Georgia. So now you got to deal with the bill of sale, right? Truck ran good, blew a head gasket, pulled the engine apart, and it's all still apart. Everything there, rebuild it. That's what it says. It's overpriced. The blown up engine scattered apart. That's me. On to another one. It's going to be 1979 F100. And that's actually listed as F1. So I went through a billion trucks today, looking to find just the F100s. I looked at so many that said F1 that were F150s. So, and plus deleting off the duplicates, I did think I found more trucks than this. But listed 5 days ago, New York right here. Long bed yellow one. You see a couple got nice looking trailer wheels on them. There's nothing wrong with trailer wheels on your truck. It matches your trailer. But one thing I would say about these old Ford trucks that you do want to check out is the front suspensions. The way that they're done up, the spring is in a bracket that's welded to the frame rail. And these things love to get rust between those rivets and the bracket. And the bracket will start moving and your wheels will start leaning. So you see how that front wheel's leaning? Good possibility that bracket's pulling off the frame rail. And that's like the biggest thing you want to check on these old Fords. Looks like both sides are doing it. So my guess would be the front end of this thing's the frame rails, and then the suspension right here is rotted. On to another one. He wants $4,500 for that. 1979 Ford F1, $5,000, listed 8 weeks ago. Only one photo. So it's 79 F100. I don't usually show one photos, but there it is. It's your area. It's Nevada again. On to another one. Be a 1979 Ford F100. 5,500 bucks, Michigan. And it's a step side, so I think this is like one of two that we have on the episode that was a step side. Got some nice aluminum trailer wheels on this one too. It's got a manual transmission. It's a 6-cylinder, 3-speed, runs good. Needs lifters. I don't know if it's still on the column or not. If so, that's a fun little truck to drive. On to another one. That was just a week it's been here. 5,500 for that though. 1979 Ford F100 here, 5,500 bucks, Louisiana. This is a nice looking truck. The tires look a little too big for it. I'm not sure it even turns without rubbing with those big tires on there. But it looks solid. I'm digging that. 6-cylinder, 3-speed on the column. Yep, you heard it right. Ran off a bottle years ago. Needs a fuel tank put in it. Title in hand. Don't ask if it's available. He's one of those kind of guys. So beware. On to another one. Don't ask him if it's available. I don't know. I shouldn't say that like that because a lot of you guys don't watch a lot of the videos. But the reason I say that don't ask, don't put, that's the worst thing you can put in your ad is because let's act like we're going to reply back to this guy. You go on message right here. So let's click message like we're going to message him. The first thing it says is this still available? And in his ad, he literally says, don't ask me if it's available. It's unbelievable. It's just so much easier to sound like a nice person and say, if you see the ad, it's available. If it's still posted, it's available. On to another one. I did run a video, I don't know, maybe almost a year ago on how not to list your car on Craigslist. 1979 F100. Go back through my playlist. That's another thing. A lot of guys that tune in and subscribe and dig the channel. I'm looking for cars. A few of y'all like, man, do you even have cars? I do. If you're subscribed to the channel, go to the channel and there's a playlist and you can break it down. You can see the rounded them ups, my comments, cars I've restored. It's another part of the channel. I never explain every time. We just get on here and look for cars. That's mainly what we do is just rounding them up. With that said, here's another one. 1979 Ford F100, 5,700 bucks. That's what he's asking for. It's been here for 2 weeks. Big, nice chrome bumper. Nothing like a nice chrome grill and bumper on a truck. I don't even care what year, model truck it is. Only 2 photos. 5,700 trade for 66 to 77 Ford Bronco is what he's looking for. On to another one. It's going to be our other step side. This is going to be a 1979 Ford F100. $6,000 PA. Yep, it looks raw for $6,000. Looks more like maybe $3,000. But these trucks are carrying value just like every other classic is. On to another one. 1979 Ford F100. $6,000 for this one. Actually, with it getting close to the holidays, I'm surprised we didn't find a couple good deals in these trucks. See, this one's got a utility bed on it with some 22s. That's what you're looking for, California area. Well, we got one for you. It's classic truck, motor's 302, automatic, clean title in hand, tags is current. Check him out. That's what you're looking for. On to another one. 1979 Ford F100 Custom. Well, $6,200 for this one. Listed 25 weeks ago in Texas. Really horrible photos. I don't know. I think we say like almost in every episode of rounding them up. He's only got two. You can see down here he had a bunch. But just go to edit on your phone and there's a crop button. You can crop these down and take all this off the top and bottom, and it would be like that blurry truck in the background, real big picture. But you know, not only do people not only know how to do that, they don't know how to put in the right make and model most of the time. At least on these trucks, the F100 is an option. So people putting in the F1, I don't know, they're just wanting F150. People looking for F150 just to look at their truck, or F150s wanting the people looking for F100s to look at their truck. Otherwise, you can pick exactly what your truck is to put in this title as an option when you're running your ad under make and model on Facebook Marketplace. On to another one. I've been wanting to make videos how to run cars. It's what I should do. And I've said in the past, maybe that'd be my big breakout video to where we could get 1 million subscribers, just showing people how to list their cars on eBay and Facebook and Craigslist, and just show how people how to do it, you know. How to do it to where you can actually sell your car. Because like right here is a perfect example of what I just said. 1979 Ford F1. He took out the F-150. He went all the way to the bottom to other and typed in F1 on his own. So did he do it so F-150 people look at it too? I don't know. Is he getting more views like that? Maybe he is. F1 formula? I don't know. 2 weeks ago, North Carolina. Says he has a 79 Ford Ranger F100. Now it says F100 with a Windsor 351. It's in good shape. Truck's completely original. Motor runs. We'll need work on the transmission. So it's got a bad transmission. It's $7,500. I think it's got to be pretty damn nice, $7,500. Under the hood actually did look really good. So it looks complete. And I love seeing stuff that looks complete. The only thing we're missing is a plastic piece that went from here to there, right? It's got AC, power steering, power brakes. It is an XLT. It's got all the chrome and trim. On to another one. And he could have put that in his ad. Instead of putting the F1, he could have put F100 XLT. On to another one. I think that would have sold it quicker. So next one's a 1979 Ford F100. It's going to be $7,500, 21 weeks. I mean, if you haven't sold it in 21 weeks, man, I'm not too sure it's going to sell for that kind of money. It did have some digital gauges in it. So I guess that's cool. If that's what you wanted, was digital gauges in your 79 F100. It is a long bed. And it actually looks really great shape for Ohio. Yeah, most Ohio trucks don't look like that. So helping to sell for a family member. Check him out if you're in Ohio looking for a 79 and willing to spend $7,500. We're about halfway through the episode. On to another one. It's going to be another 1979 F100 for $7,500 in Michigan. Had some nice looking trailer wheels on there. I don't know why they had all kinds of notes wrote out on paper. I don't know why you wouldn't just put all that in your ad if that's something you feel is a must, but I never recommend doing that. Never write your information on notebook paper like that. Yep, it's got power steering. I showed you that. Got rusted bed sides on it. And actually inside the bed looked really great. Cab corners got holes. Again, it's Michigan. Again, I think it's overpriced. On to another one. It's going to be 1979 Ford F100 XLT. That's how I would have ran it if that's what I had. This don't even have all the XLT trim on it, but that's how he's got it posted. Maybe that's what it was. Looks like it's a short bed. $8,000. 3 weeks ago, Arizona. Well, there you go. Coyote motor in it. Possibly trades. Let me know what you have. It's 79 F100 sitting on a 2001 Ford Grand Victoria Police Interceptor chassis. So it's 4.6 fuel injected V8, 4-speed automatic, 17-inch wheels. Still had those wheels on it. Even looked like the dash out of it. Yeah, man, I don't like it. And there's no way I'd pay $8,000 for it. On to another one. I could see cutting the suspension out of a Crown Vic and putting in there, but that dash just looks horrible, man. On to another one. 1979 Ford F1 Custom. That's how he's got this one in there. 9 grand. That's the 6 days ago Texas. It's like a nice solid truck in Texas. Got a stick shift on the floor, but it is a straight 6. If it's 4-speed, it's probably got the granny gear. It does say 4-speed overdrive manual. Check him out. That's what you're looking for. Texas 79 Ford F100 Custom. Well, we found one. Actually looks pretty decent. I don't know about no fan on there though. Got an electric fan mounted on the radiator. On to another one. Be a 1979 Ford F100 Custom. $9,500, Lima, Ohio. Truck's real close to where I'm at. Got a nice set of trailer wheels on it. It's a short bed. It actually looks pretty decent project, but it sure in hell don't look like $9,500. On to another one. That's me. If you want to check it out, go check it out. I showed you, like every episode, I'm showing you where they're at. If you don't agree with what I say and what I would pay for one, that's no big deal. You can do and pay what you want for you. No, it's your hard-earned money. Spend it on whatever you want. So if I show you something you're interested in, just go to that area. So this one right here, Tennessee, 1979 Ford F100 Custom, 10 grand. So this one is like my grandfather's. It had the wrong grill in it, right? So yeah, it's got like a 73 grill in there. I got the newer wheels on it, which I noticed a lot of guys are doing these with all the Ford trucks, putting those 80s wheels on the old 70s, 9s, but I kind of like that one right off the bat. They had the hubcaps or whatever they were over these. This is a nice truck. Stick shift. We got 302 in this one. It says 10K or best offer. We'll trade for a 67 to 72 Suburban. And yes, he's aware it's a 75 grill on it. He swapped it in there. It's a 79 Ford F100 2-wheel drive long bed. He's done a ton of work to the truck. It's an awesome daily driver. It's got a 302 4-speed with granny and low transmission. Car was rebuilt. It's a nice truck. Got new LED lights, bed liner. 10,000 for it. I dig it. So 10 grand, it almost looks like brand new. You're definitely not going to go buy a brand new truck for that. It is a 302 with the 4-speed granny gear. Check it out, Tennessee. Been on here for a week. On to another one. That was a nice truck. 1979 Ford F100, 10 grand here. It's another stick shift. You got to dig that. It's going to be in New Jersey. Been on here for 6 weeks. It looks like that wheels lean in, like I was mentioning earlier about the frame rail, and it's the bracket that holds the front spring in. I don't know, they got like a wishbone suspension in the front. This wheel looks fine on this side. This one looks like it's leaning bad. So it's something you definitely want to look at. It's the front suspension on these. This don't have a bunch of weight in it. Although, I don't know, some of them 6-cylinders do weigh a lot. Just posting for a friend. 79 F100, 3-speed on the floor. Key turn truck. You see it with the 6-cylinder in it. Got a push bumper on it. I sure in hell don't see 10 grand there. That's me. On to another one. This will be a 79 Ford F100 Custom, 13,770. That's the asking price. That'd be New Mexico. It's got some cool wheels on it. The 80s wheels look pretty good on there. Look better than some of the trailer wheels we've seen. Yeah, we got a nice upholstered seat, beautiful interior, actually nice looking truck. It's a 79 short bed, 90% wide tire. Oh, what the hell, $17,000, beautiful classic. So he's dropped down from $17,000 to $13,770. On to our only Craigslist ad, man. This truck was a nice one for not being posted on Facebook Marketplace. It was on Craigslist. 79 Ford F100 for sale, New York. Brooklyn to be exact, 16.5. So it does have a custom grill in it. Got some 80s wheels on it, some pretty decent interior. Nice looking aftermarket wheel for all you guys that like them aftermarket steering wheels. Check it out. Clean title. And the price is 16.5. So yeah, we went from 13 to 16 and now we're at 22.5. 1979 Ford F100. F1. He listed it both ways. That's probably a pretty smart way to list it. 22.5 listed 4 weeks ago, Oklahoma. Yep, nice looking truck. Gotta say, I dig the wheels on there. Those actually look pretty good on this. I'd roll with it. Got LED headlights. 22.5. I don't know, how bad do you want one? We say that a lot. See translation. And it says everything works well for him. That's what it says. On to another one. It's going to be 1979 F1 Ford F100. So that's what we're looking at. And that's how he posted it. So I'd have to say that someone posted it like this, he's sold trucks before. Because he's going to grab all kinds of people looking for it. The people for the F-150, they're still going to click on this. $35,000 he's asking for this truck. Got a real nice looking stance to it. This is a nice looking truck. $35,000. It needs to be extremely nice, right? Yep. It says we'll look at this 79 F100. Only 75,000 miles on a 5-liter 302. And it says price to sell at $35,000, man. I don't think so. That's a lot of money. Really clean truck. You won't find another one cleaner. That's what it's saying. You won't find another one cleaner than this. Well, I'd like to differ. If we're going to spend $35,000, we found this one. This is $33,000. It's actually less than that last one because I had it out of price order wrong. But at $33,000, 1979 Ford F100 California truck. You think this is as clean as the last one? It's $2,000 less. It's got some big tires on it for a 2-wheel drive. 3 days ago it was posted. California. Looks like an absolutely beautiful truck. Yellow and white. Farm truck's what you're looking for. That's what it looks like we found right here. It says in good condition, original engine, AC, at 100. Clean title. It's translated, so it was in Spanish. On to another one. This is going to be the last one before the pick of the day. So you've seen it. We went as high as $40,000. And this is only $5,000 more than that red one, right? So 1979 Ford Ranger is how he's got it posted. Listed 7 weeks ago, Texas. So it's been on here for 7 weeks. What a nice looking truck. It does look like the driveway's wet. I might even see the garden hose running through there, so don't expect it to shine that good when people put water on it to make it look that good. I don't know. It don't look as shiny in that one. It does look like it's got some good shine, but not like you're going to see in this wet picture. It says mint condition F100. That's all you get for a description. Driven 300 miles. So for $40,000, I don't know. I think it's as clean as the one the guy said was the cleanest one around for $35,000. But on to my pick of the day. And I never pick expensive stuff. I really don't. If you watch the channel back, I usually pick up some rusty junk. And we just throw it right up on there. Because I prefer building it yourself. If you're going to build a hot rod or a classic car, you're going to be more happy with it when you put it together yourself. And you know what it's about. And not what somebody else put together. So with that said, I did pick a finished truck today. And it's $35,000. And another one gentleman said nobody can find one as clean as his for $35,000. But 1979 Ford F100, I think I'd rather go look at this one. Listed 6 weeks ago, North Carolina. Gets the pick of the day. I dig the red and the white with the Tahoe cover on it, the 5-star mags. This truck looks great. So if I was going to build one, definitely a perfect color combination to put together right here. 73. So I don't know why it says 73 now, so that might be a typo. Although it looks like a 73. So I might have ruined my whole episode throwing a 73 on a 79 pick of the day. Oh well, we're not going to redo it now. You can see how he had it posted with 79 in the title. Down here it does say 73 F100 Ranger. It's been restored, too much to list and upgrades. 428 Super Cobra jet engine, board 30 over, aluminum heads, intake 9-inch rear end, Detroit locker. It's got 389 C6 transmission with 1600 stall converter. It's got new interior, custom sound vintage, radio, new gas tank, shocks, MSD, Viper red, Mustang ultra white. That's the colors they used. Krager 5-star wheels, extra bed cover, extent bed cover. I dig the bed cover. Truck's been in garage kept and taken care of. It's got Mobil 1, high octane, gas is all it's been put in it. The Holly does need rebuild again. It says it's coming up. It's been rebuilt before. Oh well. Even if it is a 73, you can do the same thing to a 79. We seen earlier someone had changed up the grill, so I didn't catch that it was a 73, but it does look like a 73 grill in it now that I look at it. But I'm digging it. The Cobra's on the floor mats, the seat. Yep. And it had a 428 Super Cobra Jet engine in it. So that's my pick of the day. Expensive truck. $35,000, man. You can go buy a Cuda for that. You can go buy anything for that. So about $35,000 to $45,000, no matter what you're shopping for. We can usually find you a pretty nice one for those kind of prices. But again, that first one, $3,500 short bed that needed a bed. There you go. South Carolina. This one was North Carolina. Thanks for watching, everybody. Again, you know, I know there's a lot of people watching the channel that have not subscribed, that just like watching all the searches that we do for subscribers. Kind of need you guys to subscribe too, and we can bring more searches every week. If you're liking the sounds of that, be sure to subscribe. And if you got a request, be sure to subscribe and drop in the comments what you're looking for. We'll get to you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Big thumbs up and peace out.